Critics say these videos show a disturbing pattern inside Florida juvenile detention centers. Fight clubs, teens allegedly encouraged by guards to beat each other.
The guard told me to beat up another kid.
Andrew Ostrovsky, who was sent away for joyriding in his dad's car, tells us he didn't want to fight, so a guard retaliated.
At the end, I said, you know what, no, I'm not going to do it.
This surveillance video shows the officer toss the then scrawny 14-year-old to the ground, punching him in the face, breaking Andrew's nose in 2 places.
But I still have the thoughts about it, and I still am thinking about it. I still have the visions of it. It changed me a lot.
The system went against my son.
The officer resigned after an investigation found he used more than necessary force. But some beatings go even further than broken bones. According to the investigative reports, witnesses say 17-year-old Elord Revolt died because of something called honey bunning, where an officer bribes the juvenile with a sweet treat to carry out a beatdown. In this 68 seconds caught on video, a dozen inmates beat Elord, kicking him, stomping on him. He died 30 hours later. Prosecutors said the allegations officers instigated that attack were not corroborated by evidence, but that across the detention system, they found staff likely engaged in the practice of offering honey buns or other food as a reward to youth detainees to carry out physical attacks.
Kids were said to have a honey bun on their head or a bounty.
Carol Marvin Miller of the Miami Herald spent 2 years poring through a decade of records and surveillance video from Florida's Department of Juvenile Justice, uncovering almost 1,500 allegations of abuse.
The turning of children into goons was occurring in every corner of Florida.
This teenager needed his kidney removed after being thrown on the ground. And here, 2 teens fight MMA style while a staffer appears to referee. We asked Governor Rick Scott about the allegations.
No abuse is acceptable, and so, the goal is constantly to hold people accountable.
Meanwhile, kids like Andrew are left to pick up the pieces.
It kind of traumatized me a little. I should have never had to go through that.
Tammy Leitner, NBC News, Miami.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.